Arise and shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord is upon you now. There's going to be an invasion of the nations. And this invasion is not the invasion of armies, physical armies of nations of the earth against others. It's going to be the invasions of those sent ones from God, those who God sends to nations. And many of those sent will be invading nations. And some of you, let me tell you, some of you are raised in Nigeria here today, but some of you, God will take you to another nation so that you can disciple them and raise up their sons and daughters and raise their generations. The move of God in Nigeria is targeted to be fired out. There are moves going on and apostles are being raised, but these apostles will be sent outside to raise up generations, in the nations, because the generations of God have arisen. Sent ones will be sent into nations to raise up their generations. The Bible speaks in the prophecy of Isaiah 49, and I'm reading that to us now. It is a small thing, and this is a word. It is a small thing that you should be my servant, to raise up the tribes of Jacob and to restore the preserved ones of Israel. I will give you as a light to the Gentiles. There's somebody here that God is saying to you that I'm going to give you as a light to the world, to this nation, to the European nation, to this country. He said, I will give you as a light to the nations. Other translations will say nations, that you should be my salvation to the ends of the earth. There are people here that word is talking to now. That God is saying, I'm going to give you as a light to Asia. I'm going to give you as a light to the nations of Europe. I'm going to give you as a light to Africa. I'm going to give you as a light to America, to North America, to Southern America. I'm going to give you as a light to the Canadians. I'm going to give you as a light to the Japanese, to the Malaysians, to the Indonesians, to the Koreans. I'm going to give you as a light to the French. I'm going to give you as a light to the regions of Portugal. I'm going to give you as a light to the Spanish world. I'm going to give you as a light to the United Kingdom, to Britain and its islands all about. I'm going to give you as a light to the Scottish race, to the Irish. I'm going to give you as a light. You know, in those days, the way people realized where God was sending them is because they had the gift of other tongues and they began to speak the language of a nation. And then they realized that this is where God is sending me to. There are some of you who will come with unwitty impartation to speak their language fluently. It's not going to be a normal operation. It's going to be a gift of God operating within you. You will find your mind just open to comprehend their language at another level. The Gentiles will come to your light.